let's get started with you guys. Get on up to your starting hill.
Thank you.
Seven striders tonight. Oh, it's pretty loud. Did you push start, Nye? Did you push start? Nye. Naisa. Did you push start? Thank you.
I'm gonna do it so we get out of here real quick, Ellie.
Alrighty, tonight we have Noah, Finn, Wilder, Adeline, Colton, Mavis, Obi, and Rylan. 8 striders. Alright, Ellie. Yep, watch out so they have a clear path. Striders, on your marks, get set, go! They are off, speeding down the rhythm section. It's Obi and Noah battling side by side as they head into that last turn. Obi leading the way. Oh, I think that's Finn taking a shortcut. Up over the tabletop, headed back to the line. It's Obi and Noah. Obi coming back to the line, followed by Noah, the 94 bike of Wilder. The 293 of Colton. Adeline and Finn. There comes Finn on the 279 bike back to the line. Adeline right there behind him. Mavis and Rylan making their way back to us. Mavis back to the line. Rylan coming back. There we go. Alrighty, back up for round number 2. Okay, striders, round number 2. 8 future BMXers on your marks. Get set, go! They are off. Noah, Finn, Wilder, Adeline, Colton, Mavis, Obi, and Rylan. Dropping into that turn. It looks like it's Noah out front. All right, last round. We're going to make sure Mavis is all right. You're okay, Mavis.
Me too. It's fine.
Good job, Mavis. All right, big smiles all around. Round number 3. Striders, on your marks, get set, go! They are off. We've got 2, 3, 4, and 5-year-olds out there practicing their balancing skills, getting faster by the day, leading the way out of the turn. It's the 173, Noah out front. Ovi right there in that 2 spot, catching a glimpse over his shoulder. It's going to go Noah, Ovi, and Wilder. followed by the 293 of Colton. Here comes Addie. Back to the line. Addie coming back. Rylan, Mavis, and Finn. There goes Mavis, Rylan, and Finn. You got to collect your prize, Wilder. Well done. Come collect your prize. He's ready to go again. The mister is on behind the moto board if you need to cool off for a moment. Of course, we've got water, ice cream, popsicles, and the snack shack. Make sure you stay hydrated. You're welcome. Thanks for coming, buddy. Head on up to staging. It was quite a weekend. I think the heat all caught us by surprise on Sunday. Boy, it was warm. It was a lot of fun. Hello. It was a new adventure for a lot of people who had never raced at Columbia River before. It is a different track than any other track here in Oregon. It's what? It is. Are we looking for no, he's there. Okay. They have done a lot of work. Even in just the last week, it was amazing what they were able to accomplish. It's always a work in progress at tracks. It's never easy. Couldn't happen without all the volunteers and people willing to put in the hours. Thanks, Tommy and the crew out here, for being willing to do all the little projects that come with it. Alrighty, gate drops down on moto number 3, 1720 cruisers, Savannah Tassi, Stephen Graves, and Mallory Aldridge. Mallory out of retirement. Not really retirement. She was just doing all the other sports. Collecting some wins this weekend, doing an awesome job. Sliding by Steven as they head in and out of the last turn. It's Mallory leading the way back to line, followed by Steven in that 2-spot. Savannah just out for a Sunday cruise to make a moto in the 3. We're jumping to moto number 4, 7 novice riders. Dash the Flash Hodkins, Caden Fowler, Brielle Sapigo, 5, 6, and 7-year-old novice riders right now. Headed down the second straightaway into that second turn. It's the 809 of Caden leading the way, followed by Brielle in that 2-spot. Dash in the 3. Dash gaining some speed around that second turn, but it's Caden leading the way towards the last one. Caden, Brielle, and Dash leading the way back to the line. It's still the 809 bike. Caden going to grab that top spot, followed by Brielle with the 72, and Dash on the 182 for that 3. Moto number 5, 10 novice riders, Brock Graham, Clayton Mooney, and Grace Sapigo. Oh, too wide as they head out of that first turn down the second straightaway. We got Grace in the 2 spot right now, but it is the 324 of Brock leading the way down the third straightaway. Brock, Grace, and Clayton. In and out of the last turn, leading the way back to the line. It's still the 324 bike of Brock. It's going to go Brock, Grace, and Clayton with the 1, 2, and 3.
Good job, Clayton.
Moto number 6, 7 novice riders, Brody France, Jed Turner, and Eliana Bell. We got the 66 bike of Jed the Jet out front, leading the way in and out of the second turn. The 270 bike, that's Brody in the 2 spot. Miss Tinkerbell, Ellie in the 3 right now. Headed down the third straightaway towards the last turn, and still Jed out front. The new blue helmet kid, as Francois might call him, leading the way back to us. It's going to go Jed, Brody, and Ellie. Wow, we still managed 11 motos tonight in this heat. Nice job, everybody. Way to brave it and come on out and joining us. We're on moto number 7, 12 intermediates, Eli Profit, Nora Montgomery, and Preston Brown. Leading the way up over the tabletop, it's the 94 bike, but they are all close together. Coming back to us, it's going to go Preston, Eli, and Nora. Moto number 8, 8 experts. We've got Lucas Vargas, Nico Ferris, Jackson Houghton, and Gates Skiles. It's Nico on the state 1. Headed out of the second turn, followed by Pac-Man. Oh, go Gates, so gaining a little speed as they head down the rhythm section. Can't quite come up with it though as they head into that last turn. And still Nico leading the way back to the line. It's going to go Nico, followed by the 42 bike of Lucas, Gates, and Jackson. Moto number 9, 10 experts, Gunnar Peterson, Camden Larson, Rowan Bell, Greer Skiles, and Savannah Tassi. We got Gunnar out front, followed by Greer, Rowan, Savannah, and Camden. Last turn, last straight, it's the state 2, throwing a little manual across the tabletop. Back to the line, it's going to go Gunnar, Greer, Rowan, Savannah, and Camden.
She's not going to be here for ice cream for everyone after Bernard's birthday. I think so.
Copy, thank you.
I think so. Do you want to go double check with your mother? You don't feel confident enough for me. Okay, sounds good.
We are live on YouTube. I didn't check to make sure there was sound. I sure hope there's sound. If anybody wants to check it and let me know. Oh, we are on moto number 11, skipping number 10 for the moment. It's 15 experts, Gage Skiles, Mallory Aldridge, and James Rubeck. We got Mallory out front on the 5 bike, followed by the 12 gauge in the 2 spot, and James on the 30 in the 3. Headed back to the line, it's still the 5 bike. The Spider Monkey taking that top spot, followed by Gage and James.
Should we sing happy birthday then?
Yes, sing it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, Brittany. There is ice cream after racing. We're going to do a little birthday celebration a couple days early. So make sure you grab some ice cream before you leave. Cool off. Okay. Only the adults know this song, none of the kids. Motor number 10, 14 experts. We've got Sam Rubeck, Miles Hodkins, Gray Skiles, and we are missing Caden out of this one. Leading the way into the second turn. Full of manuals. It's Sam, followed by Saucy Miles in that 2 spot. Gray, Gary Skills in the 3. Coming back to the line, it's still the 3 bike out front. It's going to go Sam, Miles, and Gray. $50 motos at the Gold Cup qualifier at Malala on Sunday. Pretty awesome. We definitely still saw an occasion or two where people didn't have a class. James had to race experts as an intermediate. We had a couple riders that didn't have a class of their own but did an awesome job. I was super proud of all the riders and families that traveled over. It takes a lot of energy and effort to make it all happen, so hats off to everybody. Motor number 3, 17, no. Motor number 4, 7 novice riders, Dash Hodkins, Caden Fowler, and Brielle Sapigo. It's the 809 bike leading the way back towards the line. That's Caden Fowler on the top spot. It's going to go Caden. Brielle taking a quick peek, figuring out where her competition's at. Brielle going to finish off with the 2, and Dash going to grab that 3 spot. Motor number 5, 10 novice riders, Brock Graham, Clayton Mooney, and Grace Sapigo. We got the 324 bike of Brock leading the way out of the second turn, followed by Grace in that 2 spot. Clayton in the 3. In and out of the last turn they go. Still the 324 of Brock leading the way. Back to the line, it's going to go Brock, Grace, and Clayton. Now we are back to motor number 3, the Cruisers, 1720 Cruisers. Funny, nobody in that actual age group. Savannah Tassi, Stephen Graves, and Mallory Aldridge. Mallory and Stephen doing a pump race. Savannah's actually trying to do a pump race. I think she's closer than when she was out for a 7-day cruise. She's trying. Oh, she didn't gain the speed out of that one. Had to grab some pedals. She was giving it some effort for that pump race. Mallory out front, followed by Steven in the 2 spots. Savannah's still pumping. She's got it. She just had to grab a couple pedals up that big hill. She's gaining some speed now. Back to the line. That's the 5 bike. That's Mallory, followed by Steven. Look at all that speed she grabbed through those rhythms. Diving down, up over the tabletop. Nice job, kiddo. Motor number 6, 7 intermediates, Brody France, Jed Turner, and Eliana Bell. We got Jed on the 66 bike leading the way towards the second turn, followed by the 270 of Brody and the state 4 of Ellie. Headed down through the third straightaway, it's still Jed, the Jet out front, followed by Brody and Ellie. Last straight back to the line. Looks like that's how it's going to go. Jed, Brody, and Ellie with the 1, 2, and 3. Motor number 7, 12 intermediates, Eli Profit, Nora Montgomery, and Preston Brown. Oh, Nora diving down, trying to grab that inside, losing a little speed right there with the boys as they head down that 3 straightaway. We got Preston leading the way. Eli in the 2 spot right now, right on his tail as they come back to us. It's the 94 bike. It's going to go Preston, Eli, and Nora. Moto number 8, 8 experts, Lucas Vargas, Nico Ferris, Jackson Houghton, and Gates Skiles. Again, we really appreciate all of you guys for joining us tonight, even though it was a little warm. We got that mister going if you need to cool off. Ice cream after racing to celebrate a birthday. And then we'll be back Friday for more racing this week. Thursday, of course, Coach O'Ryan's Clinic. Back to the line, it's the state one of the Baja Kid. Nico grabbing that top spot, followed by Lucas, Gates, and Jackson. Moto number 9, 10 experts, Gunnar Peterson, Camden Larson, Rowan Bell, Greer Skiles, and Savannah Tassie. We got big guns out front leading the way in and out of the second turn. Greer in that 2 spot, the Pirate in the 3, followed by Camden and Rowan in the 4 and 5. Can't remember how many kids are in this one. Last turn, last straight, we still got big guns leading the way back to us. Throwing a little manual. It's going to go Gunnar, Greer, Savannah, Camden, and Rowan. Woo-hoo. Made some contact, stayed upright, went for that turn. He loves to look for a move in that turn right there. That's his spot to look for. Glad he stayed upright. Back to the line though, it's Sayonara Sam. Sam on the 3 bike, followed by Gray with the 2, and Miles going to finish it off with a 3. Glad everybody stayed upright on that one. Moto number 11, 15 experts, Gage Skiles, Mallory Aldridge, and James Rubeck. We got the Spider Monkey on the 5 bike leading the way, followed by the 12 gauge in the 2 spot. James in the 3 as they head down that 3 straightaway towards the last turn. In and out they go up over the tabletop. It's still the 5 bike on top. Mallory going to grab the top spot, followed by Gage with the 2 and James with the 3. Are we calling for Nora? Are we singing today? Are we singing to your child today? Friday? Friday? Okay, all right. Don't worry, everybody. It's going to happen on Friday. We're still going to eat her ice cream tonight, though. That's what I've been told, at least. If it wasn't accurate, it's your Layla's fault. All right, still ice cream tonight. We're going to embarrass her on Friday, though. If you guys need to grab a drink and then head back up for staging whenever you're ready. It looks like most everybody's back up in staging. We were talking earlier. September's kind of crazy, right? It's back to school, Gold Cup finals, state finals, all kinds of things happening. Sport Box Derby. It was also going to be our Lapathon. Should we move our Lapathon fundraiser to the beginning of October? No, I don't feel like, I feel like you're the only one giving a response. Yes? Okay, thank you. All right, okay. Lapathon early October instead of middle of September. I mean, yeah, September's a little overwhelming. So, all right, we will make it beginning of October. We'll get that changed. We'll nail down the date. Again, we could really use some help getting some awesome raffle prizes and all of that. All right, we are on moto number 4. 7 novice riders, Dash Hodkins, Caden Fowler, and Brielle Sapigo. We got the 809 by Caden. Making his way up from Bend, leading the way back to the line all night tonight. Caden gonna grab that top spot. Brielle gonna grab the 2. Good job, Brielle. And Dash with the 3. Good job, Dash. Parents, if you see your kids over behind turn 1, is that right, Melissa? Turn 1, turn 3. If you see your kids over behind turn 3, I encourage you to tell them to not hang out back there. I know it's cool. There's some animals back there, but I've also been told that the little scorpions are the most painful. So I'd really rather not have any scorpion stings. Alrighty, we are on moto number 3, 1720 Cruisers. Savannah coming back, Mallory and Steven. Overall, switching up the points on that one. Mallory going to still grab the top spot, followed by Savannah with the 2, Steven with the 3. Alrighty, moto number 5. 10 novice riders, Brock Graham, Clayton Mooney, and Grace Zapigo. You guys are all changing it up, really making me have to be observant about who's on the track. Up, over, headed back to the line. It's the 324 bike, Brock Graham. Brock going to grab the top spot, followed by Miss Grace. Grace Zapigo grabbing the 2 spot, and Clayton Mooney finishing it off with the 3. Nice job, Clayton. Jackson is grabbing his helmet. Moto number 6, 7 intermediates, Brody France, Jed Turner, and Eliana Bell. It's the 66 bike, Jed the Jet out front, headed down the 3 straightaway, followed by the 270 of Brody in that 2 spot right now. Miss Tinkerbell Ellie on the state 4 in that 3 spot. In and out of turn they go, headed back to the line. It's still the 66 bike leading the way. It's going to go Jed, Brody, and Ellie with the 1, 2, and 3. Motor number 7, 12 intermediates, Eli Profit, Nora Montgomery, and Preston Brown. Switching things up as they head in and out of the last turn. It's the 269 bike of the Prophet leading the way back to us. Oh, Preston getting some speed all the way to the line. It's going to go Eli, Preston, and Nora with the 1, 2, and 3. Overall, Preston going to grab the win on that one, followed by Eli with the 2, Nora with the 3. Motor number 8, 8 expert, Lucas Vargas, Nico Ferris, Jackson Houghton, and Gates Skiles. We got Nico out front, followed by the Pac-Man in the 2 spot. Go Gates in the 3, Jackson, sorry Jed, Jackson in the 4. Last turn, last straight. Nice little manual. It's going to go Nico, Lucas, Gates, and Jackson. Motor number 10, 10 experts, Gunnar Peterson, Camden Larson, Rowan Bell, Greer Skiles, and Savannah Tassi. We got the big guns leading the way towards the last turn, last straight, followed by Greer in that 2 spot, Rowan, Savannah, and Camden. Back to the line, it's going to go Gunnar, Greer, Rowan, Savannah, and Camden. Sam, Miles, and Gray on the track right now. It's motor number 10, 14 experts. We got the 3 bike of Sam leading the charge back to the line, followed by Gary Skills in that 2 spot, Miles in the 3, and that's how it'll go. Moto number 11, 15 experts, Gage Skiles, Mallory Aldridge, James Rubeck, Big shout out to our sponsors, Kendall Auto Bend, Mike Albright Photography, Grandma and Papa Pirate, Orion Handyman Services, and S&C Painting. We really appreciate their generosity, along with all of our riders and families coming out to join us on our race nights. Again, we'll be back Thursday for Coach Orion's clinic and Friday for more racing. Back to the line, it's the 5 bike of the Spider Monkey Mallory grabbing the top spot, followed by James and Gage.